Welcome everyone
God.
to the female
bodybuilding female bodybuilding channel. It's back, JB, and we couldn't start it without our favorite since day one, correct? And who is it? JB, introduce our guest.
Yeah, I'm on it. I'm slow. Take it slow. It's Kristina Nicole Mendoza.
Hello.
Very much.
When I said Kristina, JB is coming back from the dead like the Undertaker, so you have to come on. You said, well, because JB came back from the dead, I will be here.
That's right. Of course.
How many times, Kristina, have we texted you and said female bodybuilding was not the same in 2022 because we didn't see you? How many times?
I lost count many times.
Many times. How was it to sit out?
It was bittersweet. In the beginning, obviously a little bit bitter because my plans were to compete. Yeah. But I feel like I've been able to kind of rest my body, put on some more size, focus on the off season, and then luckily I was able to start my new posing business and kind of establish that.
We're gonna jump into that, but when you saw last year and you saw some of these shows, they were in the beginning, there were shows you could have won at 4 weeks out. And I was texting you, I said, Kristina, look, you should have done this show. You should have done that show. Were you thinking still like, should have done it? Or we're thinking, no, we're sticking to the plan. We're adding a little the size we need so we can be competitive at Olympia. What was your thoughts?
Of course, I saw some shows and I was like, you know, I would have loved to be able to compete in these shows. But no, I still sit back and I think about the bigger picture. And my goal is to be competitive at the most prestigious show, which is the Olympia and the Rising Phoenix for women's bodybuilding. So I feel like nowadays everyone's kind of in a rush to get there. So I'm kind of glad that my coach said, let's take a step back. Let's focus on this off season and we'll do that thing 2023. And we're already here. The year flew by.
We're going to go into preps and JB, we're going to harass her for what show. And she's going to tell this time. She's not going to say, I don't know, because she knows she just won't say, but she's going to say it. But JB, what can I say? What has made us very sad throughout the years, JB, in women's bodybuilding and in bodybuilding in general, JB, is the lack of prize money and money in bodybuilding in general for all the hard work you guys are putting in. Some shows as low as $2,000 and things like that. So when we see athletes step out for a break to get better, God blesses us with something else. And JB, have you seen the business, Chris? Who's the most popular coaches in the world right now? It used to be this Ken Wallach. What's his name? Ken Wallach?
Yeah.
He's not even in the top 3 anymore. Who's the best right now? JB, who is it?
Yeah, it's Kristina and her husband.
And her husband. Just Kristina, I've never seen. I remember I saw Juan Morel. He made it big with his cookies. It was out of a sudden like this stepping off the stage and doing so. But with you and your husband, every athlete to this Olympia were at your guys, from men to women to bikini to bodybuilding to physique to classic. I remember Michael the Bull. He told me he learned so much. You enjoy. Talk us about this new journey.
So it kind of started with just a girl at the gym asking me to help her pose.
What gym?
Dragon's Lair.
Yeah.
So I helped her pose. It was women's physique, and after that first session, I was like, I really enjoyed this. I could see myself doing this. So I made a post on Instagram, just very simple on my story. And then a guy actually reached out to me for bodybuilding. He wanted more of like a feminine touch to it. So I started assisting him, and my husband Joey joined me. and we both are really passionate about it. And it just kind of started trickling down from there. God has blessed us. People have been, trusted us through their journey, and it's been awesome. Absolutely awesome. I get to live through. So I didn't get to compete last year, but I got to live through all of my posing clients from bikini to bodybuilding.
How long is the list? How long is the list?
For just in general or for the Olympia?
No, just general.
It's long. I don't know the exact number, but I know it's in like maybe I don't know for sure, but anywhere from like 200 to 400. I don't remember the exact number.
So we don't want to go into all your business, but how much does it cost for posing? Postings? Is it 45 minutes?
It's 30 minutes. So we have virtual posing session. It was 65 last year. It just went up to 70. So $70 for the virtual posing session. And then we have in person at Dragon's Lair. That's $80 for the posing session. And then we do have like packages as well that you get, a discount.
And do you still work your full-time job, or have you taken less work because of this, or how's this?
I do work full-time, but luckily it's only now through Monday through Thursday. So I have Friday, Saturday, and Sunday off from my office job. And then so after work, I train, and then I have only about 2 to 3 posing clients myself. And then my husband has his own posing clients. So we kind of separated it now. He has his clients, I have mine. Sometimes we'll get together depending on the client. And then, meal prep and all that good stuff. But I've been able to balance it very well.
And JB, I got to tell you, there's not many men with my energy when it comes to looking at bodybuilding. But Joey, he's in the same. Have you seen the Instagram? He's in it, huh?
Yeah. He loves it. Yeah, he's so passionate about it.
So that was really, really exciting. It's good for us. We saw it, and obviously we love seeing that opportunities, because you guys sacrifice so much. So it's great to get some. Obviously, it's not just about the money, obviously, because it's passion, but it's good to see that especially in women's bodybuilding, that the girls can get money from their experience. And we see now more girls in the women's bodybuilding. JB, with what's the name? Gina Cavallero. She's prepping more and more client. We have Shelly Black. Was it Shelly Black? Sheila. She's very popular. And there's what's her name? The classical queen. She has her. Alicia. So there, it's good to see. But now you started the diet 1st of January, like everyone else in the world.
Yes.
But still.
We do.
Yeah. We all. We can go into that later. But 1st of January, you started. So please now. We have Vancouver in April.
Yeah.
Is that a possibility?
So I know you want answers today.
Yeah.
Yes.
Now I started January. It's going very, very, very well. I'm actually down like 8 pounds now, and my body's starting to come back to life. The roundness, the fullness, the bubbliness. So I'm leaning down very quickly. The show, I've always wanted to do New York Pro. Always, always, always. I don't know what it is, but I just always wanted to do that show. So that's the show that I am aiming for.
That's in May?
That's in May 20th.
That's a long time, Kristina.
Sometimes you can't pick the show. The show kind of picks you.
Okay.
So we're just going on. We're prepping, and we're gonna see where my physique takes me. If I'm ready earlier, awesome. I will jump into something earlier. If I'm not ready by New York, then I'll jump into something after. I'm kind of just letting my body run its course.
Yeah, that's good.
I think I always put like a deadline on, like, I have to do this show. I'm gonna do this show no matter what, and I think that's backfired sometimes. So I kind of just want to let my body pick the show for me.
Yeah, that's good.
There's very few shows. Sadly, this year we're down to like 9 shows for the Olympia.
So when I show up, I'm gonna win. So that's the plan. So that's why I'm letting my body run its course, and I want to bring something completely different.
That's New York Pro, most likely.
Most likely, yes.
Your legs, quads has always been top level. Sometimes people were trolling about going to wellness. I was like, I could not understand what that post was. It was a story or whatever. But has the upper body gained, or is it only the legs that's gained? Because if it's only the legs, it doesn't matter if it's more size. We need the upper body to go.
Yes. No, upper body has definitely improved. I'm actually really excited to see once, I lean down completely and all the fat comes off, what I've worked on this whole year. But no, arms, shoulders, back, everything has definitely come up. But only time will tell exactly what else I'm lacking or what I need to work on a little bit more.
That sounds great.
In this off season, this year, do you train less legs then, and more upper body, or is it just how do you get your upper body all of a sudden to
I train upper body 4 times a week, hitting the same muscle groups a couple times. I'll do back twice, shoulders twice, and then arms I mix into a couple of my other workouts. And then I also have my own arm day as well. And then legs I only hit once.
Yeah, good. And it's worked.
Yes.
It's worked. Yes. It's working. Yeah.
Good. Because the dream. Do you feel any pressure to make a statement at the Olympia this year for your fans or for yourself, or no?
A little bit of pressure, and I think that's good. I want that pressure, right? But at the end of the day, I'm doing it because I want to. This is my goal. Of course, I want to please everybody and, showcase my hard work and have my fans excited for me and etc. But at the end of the day, I'm doing this for me. And I really want to make a statement this year. It's time.
JB, when did you first discover Kristina and Mendoza? What year was this? 16?
17? No.
I think it was 17 or 18.
Yeah.
That's when I met Wings of Strength. I met them at the end of 2017, and I became an ambassador 2018. So it could have been maybe around there.
Yeah.
Because I just started, my very first show was October of 2016, ever.
What class? What was it, figure or was it women's bodybuilding?
It was women's physique.
Women's physique, yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I remember those 2017. Remember, JB, her pictures were going viral. Everyone, who is this? How was that, by the way, Kristina? How were you as before those? Were you a shy girl? Were you like the popular one at school? Or how did it, when all of a sudden, I remember 16, 17, you were all over the all these different flexing videos and boards, and everyone was like, whoa. How did that feel?
It felt good. It was very organic. I wasn't trying to gain followers. I was just posting my journey, and I think it was relatable and people could relate to, I always used to fluctuate my weight back in high school. I was a cheerleader, so I was in shape. And after high school, I kind of stopped being active. So I gained some weight, and then I got into training. So I think people can relate to that. And then I started my bodybuilding journey, and people just like to watch it with transformation. So I just posted freely, and then I did some photo shoots and all that stuff. And then the followers just continued to increase. And yeah, it's been really cool, actually. I've had some followers that have been following me since the very beginning. And I try to answer most people on Instagram and on DMs. So it's kind of cool that they've seen the whole entire, process and journey.
Do you remember when JB started following him back in the day? Can you remember it? The name JBFilmWorks?
No, I don't remember exactly. I
JB?
It's sneaked around.
You remember? I remember this page, the female bodybuilding page.
Yeah.
Into you guys for the first time and all that stuff.
Yeah.
But
I was sneaking in the account. Yeah.
No.
Yeah,
we just want to have you quick on because so many people ask: is Kristina gonna compete? Is she gonna? Is she
I've gotten that question too so much times. I'm like, I'm not gone. Just taking the year off, which I think, you know, we need to normalize a little bit. It doesn't have to be so constant, especially when you're trying to progress and stay healthy, right? Longevity. So I want to be here for the next 10 years. That is the goal.
That is a statement.
Yeah. It's just that people are waiting for that Kristina Nicole versus Andrea Shaw matchup in the next 2 years or so. You know?
Me too. I am too. And I know she is too. We're both very excited. I love Andrea Shaw. I love that she is Ms Olympia. That's what I inspire to be, right? I know you guys hate this word, but I love the femininity. The round
I'm turning a little bit soft. I like it now. But anyway, yeah.
What?
So I love the fact that she is Miss Olympia, because that's where I want to go. That's the look.
And JB, since I have, what can I say? Closer in my household now, a female that's competing in figure and with the different substances and whatnot, it's yeah. But when you get really closer to it, you know, it's so important. Like the shredded glutes and all this is not like it's great, but it's not the winning. Oh, bro, I'm telling you, shape, aesthetics. And femininity, it goes, JB, it goes a long way with the size, bro. And the size, without size, you have nothing. But the point is, I'm telling you, JB, that super hard look, it's not for all women.
Yeah, I think you have to play your strengths. And if your strength is you get super hard conditioned shredded glutes, then that's your strength and go for it. Yeah. If your strength is, you know, the beauty, the grace, the bubbliness, the full muscle bellies, then you just gotta play your strength. And yeah, you can only improve so much. So I think you just gotta nail what you specifically bring to the table, and just go for it.
So you would really like to take out Andrea Shaw, but you would really like to have a good. You want to get in there and see how you can stack up with her, correct? In the near future, not in 5 years, but in this year or next year. Correct?
Yes, this year. That's the goal. I'm gonna say this year. I would love to stand next to Andrea for comparisons for that spot.
Yeah. Do you see Angela? Did you see that one? Angie Yao. JB, why do I always Angela? Say the last name, JB.
Yo.
Anyway. Yeah. Did you see that one as a close battle?
It was just so different. They were just apples and orange, like completely apples and oranges. Very different. Angela looked amazing. Like conditioning, muscle density. At the end of the day, I prefer Andrea Shaw's look, but I have to give credit to Angela. She looked absolutely fantastic. That's kind of like, that can be either or.
Did you see it close or no?
That's so hard because they're so different. If I were judging, my vote were to go to Andrea. So that's all I could say.
Yeah, because JB and me, we 100% agree. It's just that we don't know if it was close or if it's not close at all. You know what I mean? It's because Andrea she's not better conditioned, but everything else is.
Yeah. And she's just kind of like, when she steps on stage, it's just kind of mind blowing, right? Like your jaws drop. It's just a moment. It's a moment for the audience, I think. So if I were judging, Angie looked absolutely fantastic. Kudos to her, amazing. But I went straight to Andrea.
Are you impressed with Hella Trevino? Because you've seen her a long time. 6 months of training only, 3rd place.
Yeah, she's a beast. Absolutely. Surgery, recovery, and yeah, she killed it. I thought she looked amazing. Unfortunately, she didn't place where she wanted to, but I think 3rd place is still really good for, like you said, having a surgery and only training 6 months. So yeah, she's always gonna be, I think, battling it out for, at least up there for top 5 for quite some time.
Last 2 questions about the Olympia then. Branka and your former coach Acock, did you agree with that?
Because 5th and 6th, right?
Branka beat Acock, yeah.
That one was very close. That one, I believe that could have went either way. Their conditionings are very, very, very similar. They're both super spot on. Yeah, I don't even know how much. What did you guys think? I thought they were like really close.
JB, I think, to be honest, I think I had to be there to agree or disagree because. But only thing I can say is that Branka, she's more grainy than Acock and the same condition, correct?
I think Michaela she does have more muscle though, more muscle density, but I think I forget her name. Branka had a little bit of a better structure, and I think that could have maybe been it.
Yeah, and she works out 10 years longer, so.
True, that's
more than 10 years. She's 48. Acock is 27.
Oh wow!
Yeah,
and Branka is competing 15 years. Yeah.
48. That's amazing.
Yeah. Last thing, is there any hope for me and JB? We are fans of size.
Yeah.
What's her name? Eva Montgomery. Is this look? It's not going to get rewarded? Do you think, or what, in the pro league? It's not going to be rewarded, or because JB had her top 3 at the going in. I said no. I don't think they'll reward it. So we are a little bit like, is this look? It's not getting rewarded anymore because Korableva did only get 6th in Romania. Got beat by girls 30 pounds less.
I think it comes down to the overall package and presentation. I think I don't know, maybe her lower half can still improve too.
Yes, it can.
Her balance was still a little bit off, I think. I think if she's able to improve the overall symmetry, and maybe she could place a little bit better. But no, I do agree that they're not really going for like this freak factor so much anymore. But again, it just comes down to so much. It's not just having a lot of muscle, it's presentation, it's symmetry and balance, it's muscle bellies, conditioning, just everything together. And I felt like she didn't have it all. She looked awesome, but there were still little things that she could work on to place higher.
Maybe she consult you.
No, because Margie is kind of a freak factor still, but has the symmetry.
But she has the symmetry and she has that grace and look. And again, she does have that femininity that it does play. This sport is still pageantry. So there is a little bit of pageantry in there. We are still female, even though we are bodybuilders. So I think just bringing
JB, we are still females.
We are female. Gotta remind some people, but yes. So you still want to bring that grace to the stage, and I think Margie does that absolutely very well. She makes that freak factor still look beautiful, and people still want to look at her and say, "I want to look like that." So I think that's where that comes in.
Okay, I see.
JB, ask a final question or final thought before we go.
Really?
Yes, you.
Yes, me. Oh, I'm the old man.
Well,
Uh,
kinda, but it's okay.
I didn't.
He's like, I didn't prepare a question, putting me on the spot.
Yeah, I also didn't prepare a question because I think things to do.
I'm still recovering.
Yeah, I still do. It takes a long time. My doc says half a year and longer.
Oh wow.
So yeah, I have to be careful. I have to be careful. So, I see your cat, but okay. I really okay. Hey, let's cut it. I don't have
Okay, he doesn't have a question anyway. Then we go.
I'm so blown away to see you.
Yeah,
so
he's
beautiful
so
today.
no.
I'm so blown away.
Kristina, we want to thank you for coming on. We want to have you on. A lot of people asked. We knew you were competing and all this, but like now people see. It's not everyone who has Instagram, by the way. So YouTube is what they get their information from, and we waited for the first win. We could have had it in 2021. It was close. Could have gone either way. It didn't go. We thought 2022 was going to be the year, but then no, we understood it. But 2023 is here. This is going to be the year. We believe it. And New York Pro is going to be Kristina Nicole. It's going to be versus Sherry. She's doing it. Is it Sherry Priyami?
Yeah.
And I think that's the only big name right now.
So far. Yeah, it's still early.
Yeah, but you know, if they're not in prep, they're not in prep. So yeah, I don't know what early, but it's gonna be a war. But we're on Team Kristina, so
I'm excited. I'll be posting some photos as we go and as we get closer and little updates here and there. So you guys will be seeing more of me.
Send us the candid photos to us so we can publish it.
Yes, I will. No, I will. I know you guys. If I send it to you and I say don't show anybody, you guys won't. So you guys are very trustworthy with that.
JB, I think this year I don't want to see so much updates on her Instagram. I want to because
we should post it. The updates.
No, but it's not. No, you can hit the most muscular shot in a singlet or something, but I don't want to see the in the suit because we want to keep us. No, we want to see it, but the point is we don't want to see because we need some anticipation. This is a big event now, we gotta keep.
That's the plan. That's the plan. I'm not gonna do like normal check-ins.
No good.
If whatever I post, it's gonna be like maybe training videos at the gym or in regular clothes or in gym clothes, but nothing like in my suits or anything like that. I want that to be like on stage only.
More insight on your posing business, for example.
Yes.
Yeah.
And JB, we are
out.
Yes.
First, I'm trying to win the hearts and minds of the competitors.
Right.